Every fisherman has a fish they want to catch at some point in their lifetime. For some, it might be a certain weight and length of a fish, but for me, I've always wanted to catch one of the rarest freshwater species, and that is the tiger trout. Let's start off with the question. What is a tiger trout? A tiger trout is a hybrid trout species of a female brown trout and a male brook trout. But prior to the 1900s, the opportunity to catch a tiger trout didn't exist. You see, the brown trout aren't native to North America. The brown trout is native to Europe and Western Asia. The species was introduced into rivers in Michigan in the early 1880s. Yes, you got that right. Brown trout are invasive. When they were first introduced, the rapid growth of their population hindered other native species due to their aggressive behavior, but they also have indirectly helped out a lot of river systems as well. The brown trout are very hardy fish that can survive in rivers where other trout can't, which can help the overall ecology of the river and help other species that live and rely on the river system. Yes, even though they are invasive, people love fishing for them, including me, because their aggressive nature and their overall beauty make them a prized catch, and the species is here to stay. Now let's talk about the beloved brook trout. Brook trout are native to eastern North America, from the Atlantic Ocean, through the Great Lakes system, throughout eastern Canada, as far west as Minnesota, and as far south as Georgia. Now they can be found throughout North America due to stocking programs. But the range of brook trout in their native regions have gotten smaller due to the pressure of the introduction of new species such as the brown trout. The brook trout like to live in rivers and streams and ponds that have cold, clean, spring-fed water. When the waters get warmer throughout the summer, this places a lot of stress on brook trout populations. This is where the species such as a brown trout, who can survive in slightly warmer water, eventually win out. This isn't to say it's okay to fish for brown trout when the water is hot, but brown trout have a better chance of survival in those conditions. But getting back to the brook trout, they are a beautiful native species that I personally love to catch because they have such beautiful markings, their red spots and blue halos, their stunning white lines on their fins, and the vermiculations on their back make them a beautiful catch. Like I said before, up until the 1900s, the tiger trout was nearly an impossibility. But through the stocking of non-native species, the brown trout, they are now possible. Both the brown and brook trout spawn in the autumn months, and since they live alongside each other in rivers and streams, that gives them the opportunity for the chance of hybridization in the wild. If they spawn alongside each other and in the same area, then why don't we see a lot more tiger trout in the wild? This is because the brown trout and brook trout in reality are pretty distant relatives. Even though they are both part of the salmon family, brook trout have 84 chromosomes, while the brown trout have only 80. This means in cases where the brook trout and brown trout are successful in spawning, most of the eggs will develop improperly and die. But as always, there are exceptions that develop into mature, rare tiger trout that some will only ever dream about catching. But here's the thing, some states have stocked tiger trout, which in some ways diminishes the aura of catching a tiger trout. You may ask, why would states stock tiger trout? Well, for one, they're freaking cool looking. And two, they're sterile species due to their parents having different number of chromosomes. When tiger trout are stocked, state departments don't have to worry about these fish taking over native populations, which makes them a great game fish. That begs the question, how do you know if you caught a wild or stocked tiger trout? Well, to be honest, the only way to really tell is to do some research on your own and look at the stocking reports to see if tiger trout have ever been stocked in rivers you are fishing. I've done my own research and went to a few fly shops in the area and asked, and I'm happy to say the West Branch of the Delaware hasn't ever been stocked with tiger trout, and in fact, the system hasn't been stocked with trout in many years because it has a self-sustaining population of trout, meaning I've caught a wild, natural occurring tiger trout. With all this background on tiger trout, let's get to the video Warning, I get a little excited, but let's go.
Got one. Big guy. Big guy. Actually, he's not that big. He's good size, though. I need to give this guy more drag. Is it a rainbow? He's coming in. He's coming in. Beautiful fish, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It looks like a rainbow. That's why he's kind of coming in like kind of skatey. Oh my god, beautiful rainbow. Was that is this a brook trout? Is that a tiger? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that a tiger?
I think so.
Oh my god, that's a tiger! That's a tiger! Oh my god, that's a tiger!
Look at that fish.
I got a tiger! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I got a tiger! Oh my god! I can't believe I caught a tiger. Is it really a tiger? Oh, I got the camera on and going. Oh, I think that's a tiger. Oh, that's a tiger. Oh, this is a tiger, Dad. I can't believe this is a tiger.